Hello, everyone. Thank you for checking in today. I was wanting to do another live for my school, and then obviously you'll get to see this on the YouTube as well. But today is the eclipse, so I wanted to kind of just talk about it a little bit just because I feel it's very important to understand it and then get a little bit of insight on what's happening with it. Today is actually a total solar eclipse, and it's in the sign of Leo. And from what I understand with the energy, it's for powerful shifts around leadership, your authority, your ego, your growth. The Saturn is also retrograding in Aries, and the South Node is in Leo. So there's a lot of finding some flaws that will come to fruition, like seeing them come forward and recognition of them and healing them. The illusions that we have around people or situations will fall away, and there'll be more understanding and seeing things for what they actually are. I feel like this is part of us, like coming back down to earth and being able to find ways of thinking in a new way and trying to overcome the fear of change, as well as evolving with community and coming together with other people. I feel very grateful for the opportunity to utilize school as one of the platforms that I get to connect with people and share my thoughts, my teachings, my coachings, and be able to share it with everyone. Anyone that is curious about spirituality or wants to develop it on a deeper level. And one of those activities that I wanted to give you today so that you could practice this for yourself, I use this system when I do readings that is the spirit body system. So whenever I sit down with a client and I ask them, can you tell me what it is that you want to focus on today for a reading and what would you like to know more about? I'll have them have like a notebook or journal, and sometimes I'll write it for them if they're too busy and unable to write, or if they need me to write it while we're talking, because sometimes I channel while we, talk. I'll have them write down mental, emotional, with a space in between, physical, another space in between, and then spiritual, having it be that there's points in between each of the parts so you can see. And when you do that, basically what I'm trying to do is see what is it that they need to be focusing on, which area of the body do they need to be focusing on. A lot of times if someone says, I'm looking for a relationship, right, that's emotional. Or if they're saying I want to work on my health, or I need to know what's going on with family, that's usually physical. And then with mental, it could be I'm trying to get a new job, or I'm trying to grow or learn or teach or something in that caliber. And spiritual is I'm going within, I want to expand on my gifts, I want to develop myself. That would be where I would focus on that part. So after we get that written down, I'll have the idea of the mental and just kind of explain it to them. This is how you think, learn, develop, and grow. And the emotional, this is how you are seen, heard, loved, valued, and honored by yourself and others. In the physical, this would be diet and exercise, but it's also being present. And then in the spiritual, it would be what is the most embodied version of you. So what you embody as a person. And the example I give for that would be obviously I love the red hair, I love Egyptology, I love the bright colors, I like the zodiac, I like the moon. These are parts of you, your soul, that embodies you as a person. So when I break all that down with the people, I'll then see what is it that they want to focus on with the reading, right? So in today, I wanted to do a reading, but typically during eclipse energy, I don't want to manifest or do any sort of reading interpretations, because I want to make sure that people are processing. So instead of doing a reading in this case, it would just be helping people understand what it is that you're clearing out. And in Leo energy, it's so everything that you see and experience, it comes from the heart, it comes from the spine, because the energy for Leo rules the heart. So I think it's finding a way to know who is holding space for you, or if you're holding space for yourself, what do you need to shut away? What ideas or thoughts or processes do you need to release? And have it go and shift so that it's purged out of your system during the eclipse. And the eclipse itself is a time where it's a cut, because it's eclipsing. So it's cutting away things that no longer serve. And if you have those more fixed signs in your chart, the Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio, you're going to experience this a little bit more. because this is what's going on with the transits. It's hitting your area, your energy a bit more strong. So when thinking about each of those qualities of those signs, especially with the Aquarius Leo cusp that's happening right now, it's that lunar transit. So it's that axis, is the Leo and Aquarius axis. So I think of it as Leo is like the showstopper. It's the one that is seen. It is public. It's like the people. It's the heart. It's like being seen, right? Aquarius is very more about like technology, and it's about community and like coming together. So I feel like in the energy, it's like, what are your communities? What are you investing in? What is new and innovative that you're transforming? And are there things that you need to transform within yourself that more is in alignment with your heart and your soul, that is pulling it to the center? I think that that is what is happening right now with the eclipse. And for me, I've been noticing it too, where I want to purge away anything that no longer serves me as a person. So I really hope that that kind of gave you some insight. And if there's any other questions or things that you guys want to know, or whatever you want to be a part of whenever I do the lives, I like to give it a little bit of time so I can see who's all going to join us and come into the session and chat. But I also want to be sure that I give you guys valid and valuable information. And for those of you that are a part of the membership, which is the VIP, it's only, right now it's $18 a month. We moved it up for the Lionsgate energy just to make it fair for what the work that I put out for you guys. And that is available to anybody in the school group. I offer sessions and hold space for people during group events. And I'm going to be doing the Monetize Your Life Purpose workshop again, because it was such a well-received workshop. There was so much support and people that really loved the energy behind it. And I want to make it better, bigger, and more amazing every single time on the subject of it. So I want to offer it again soon, and you'll be able to get into that very soon as well. So thank you guys so much. And I hope you have a wonderful cleansing eclipse season.